What is authenticity on the twin flame journey? Is authenticity where you tell the truth all the time, every single thing that's going on in your mind? Is authenticity sharing your upsets from a place of upset and sharing about how bad you feel? Is that authenticity? Is authenticity embellishing the truth and sharing little parts of it in order to create a narrative? We have to talk about first your divine self, the part of you that is connected to spirit, the part of you that is connected to your creator, to source, to God. So a lot of people think that being authentic means like I'm going to share about how angry I am about, but it's not that. It's not complaining. That's not authentic relating, because you're not relating to the part of you that is divine. You're relating to the ego that is masking or veiling your authentic piece, right? It's like thinking that the banana peel is the banana that you eat. You don't want to eat the banana peel. Actually, some people do that, but still, like, you get my point, okay? So that's being authentic to yourself. And I think people have some problems with this because they're afraid to be authentic because they're afraid of what people will think. They're afraid of judgment. I'm going to tell you an authentic story about myself. So my twin flame and I, our union, I've known him for 8 years, and we've had an on again, off again relationship for 8 years. And I could sense within myself some judgment. Like, oh no, we're going through another breakup again. What will everybody think? You know what? It didn't matter what everybody else thought. It mattered what I thought. And if other people judged me for that, well, that was just reflecting back my own judgment. Every person's union is as unique as their thumbprint, right? Your union included. And so I've seen some people start practicing the teachings of union and get into harmonious union in 4 months. I've seen that. I've also seen people who've been practicing the teachings for 8, 9, 10 years and haven't heard from their twin flame. It doesn't mean they're doing it wrong, okay? What you have to heal, your cup, everybody's cup size is a different measure. You just need to fill your own cup size, right? So Josh and I have been having on again, off again relationships and then getting back together. But at first I was like, well, we just can't get it right. And there was a lot of judgment there. But as I explored and as I let go of judgment and it became really authentic, and I asked God to reveal the truth about our union, like why this was happening, he told me, every time you get back together, you're stronger. And then there will come a time when you don't need to break up and get back together anymore. Now, do I need to tell you the ins and outs of our arguments or exactly what we said to each other when we were upset? No, because I can just tell you that there were arguments. And you don't need to know the rest of it. You just need to know that I worked through it with the inner work that I teach my clients. And something that looked impossible became possible. And that's true for you as well. So my advice to everybody watching this is, no matter where you are on your twin flame journey, you don't have to pretend that you're somewhere where you're not. And that goes for your finances too. If you've been working really hard to make ends meet for a long time and you're not rich, but you're out of poverty, celebrate that victory, right? That was me, right? I healed my blocks to poverty, and I'm not rich yet. I don't have millions of dollars. I'm not even making $10,000 a month. Okay, like everyone's like, oh, your first 10K month and 30K month. Maybe I will one day. I'm not concerned about that. I'm not opposed to it either. Nor should you be. I mean, money is not evil. It's okay to earn money. But I am out of poverty. There was a moment in time where I was living paycheck to paycheck. I wasn't able to pay my bills. That was not fun. But you don't need to pretend that you're somewhere where you're not. Why? Because the moment that you accept yourself and you surrender to where you're actually at, that's when everything changes. That's radical self-acceptance. And you don't need to portray yourself as anything other than what you are. You are a child of God. You are divine. You are innocent. And you can be all of those things and still be in a process of learning where you may have lost your temper. You may have made a wrong choice in business. Well, it wasn't really a wrong choice. It was a learning experience. It's safe to accept who you are and where you are on your journey. Do you see this little guy? Can you see that? There we go. It's a ladybug. Oop. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.